Hello YouTube, this is a coffee review of Cafe Bustelo Espresso ground coffee. Oh, it's English on the back. I was going to try to read this in my best Spanish, which is non-existent. Supreme Puro Ye Plene de Sabor Kumo Ningam. Alright, here we go. Always pure and flavorful, like no other. Vacuum package, 100% pure coffee. I hope so. Net weight 10 ounce. According to the description, which is in Spanish, and luckily, if we get down a little further, it's in English. Oh, Cafe Bustelo coffee has an irresistible aroma and rich taste. It is a deliciously versatile coffee that can be prepared using your preferred method: drip brewed, cappuccino, espresso, or cold with ice to satisfy all tastes. The best coffee is enjoyed with company. Well, in this case, French press. Now, typically I use a, what is the thing? It's a, I can see it from here. It is a stovetop espresso coffee device. It's one of my absolute favorites, and it has difficulty with this coffee. The reason is that the ground is so fine that tends to clog up the small mechanics inside the device. If I get a hold of it, hold on. There we go. One of these jobs. See, quite well used. It's a Bialetti. There you go. Now, the way this whole device works is that you fill this lower chamber, because the whole thing, there we go, whole thing splits in half. The lower chamber is filled with your favorite water, tap, spring, whatever you like, in here. And inside you will find a funnel. Inside that funnel, which goes into this piece up here, goes the coffee grounds. So what happens is if the flame or electric coil or whatever you're dealing with heats up this lower chamber to boiling point, the water expands. The only way it can expand is up through this funnel, which is in a normal funnel position. So it goes up the bottom part of it into the center chamber. The center chamber has small holes so the grinds don't fall down through. Slams into this upper chamber. The upper chamber has small holes in it to stop the grinds from coming all the way out. And there is a reverse funnel. Comes up to the top. See if you can see it. Yeah, that little bugger right there. The coffee comes out and spreads out on both sides. The reason why it's both sides is because it's a little cap. If it wasn't for the cap, it'd shoot and hit the ceiling. Then it fills up. Great way to have coffee. Highly recommended. But the grind is so fine in this, it wants to clog up the holes. There is a blow-off valve or a pressure valve in the side, stopping it from being a small bomb on your stovetop. And I've listened to that go off several times because it would clog up so many of the holes that, the pressure has to find someplace, somewhere to go. So this ought to be interesting. I've yet to have this coffee in a French press. And the way I normally have my coffee is with a touch of cocoa powder. If you've been watching this channel in a while, you know that's the way I love my coffee. Just a hint of chocolate. So we shall see what we see. Alrighty. Tin note, because I keep forgetting to do the tin note on these coffee reviews, is following. Very strong. Extremely earthy. Take your regular coffee and times it by 2. So it's not offensive, it's just potent. The cup is not that way. It is still earthy, but you get no brightness out of it. There's no brightness out of the tin note either, but there's no brightness out of the cup note. And it's just heavy, earthy. Oddly, lacking a whole lot of coffee smell. Just earthy. Uh, it is, of course, dark chocolate colored. I do that every once in a while because every once in a while you'll find there's a red hue or something with that particular brand or whatever that they do with their coffees. The taste, not a whole lot of brightness to it. I expected a lot stronger. I expected a whole lot stronger, to be honest. This isn't bad. Like I said, I do like a touch of cocoa in my coffee. This is fine without. Hint of brightness. I shouldn't say no brightness. There's a hint of brightness in there. Very earthy. A little bit of fruit notes. Way tucked in the back. There's a little splash of orange. Um, Maybe some vanilla. I mean, you could scrounge around for different descriptors because there's more than just earthy coffee in this, but it's all buried way back in the back of the palate. Usually I try to find what would be a good time of year for something like a coffee or one of the other things that I sample, depending on the mouthfeel. This has a relative short hang time to it. It's got a light mouthfeel to it. So that all screams summertime. By the taping of this particular review, we're in the heart of winter, and it's kind of holding its own up. It's a little weak for this time of year, but it might be a little strong for summertime. Nah, this will make a good summertime coffee. A good spring, a good fall, a good summer. A little weak for winter. So keep that in mind. Which surprises me considering it's, espresso ground coffee. So, not bad either way. Give it a try. See what you think. This is Cafe Bustelo. Dun, 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 straight out of Miami, I believe it is. Yeah. Roland Coffee Roasters Incorporated, Miami, Florida. Straight from the exotic lands of Miami. Give it a try, see what you think. Any comments about this particular product down below will be warmly accepted, as always. Or better yet, go out, buy it, try it yourself. I'm holding the... For our Spanish viewers. There you go. And this is America. English. There we are. So, better yet, go out, buy it, try it yourself, see what you think, and make a video yourself telling the rest of us in the YouTube coffee drinking community your thoughts of Cafe Bustelo. And, yeah, we'll see what you think. I myself think it's not that bad. It's one real quick line that I have for this is that it's fairly cheap as coffee goes. I find this in the Spanish section of my local grocery store, predominantly. I know that they're now in different shapes. Can't think of it right now. But anyways, they fit almost any kind of coffee maker you can get out there now. So yeah, try it. See what you think. It's fairly cheap in comparison to many other coffees that are out there, for the quality too. But I'll quit rambling. We'll put this to bed, as it were, with one good cup of coffee. Until next time, keep on drinking.